So what's this? The label says effects, and from a modern perspective you might be thinking, oh yeah, well that's delay or reverb or chorus or something like that. No. What this is various intermodulation effects that you can apply to the VCOs by themselves. So it's not post effects in the form of, as I say, delay or reverb or anything like that. Xmod is cross-modulation. It allows one oscillator to modulate another. Frequency modulation, well, that's just frequency modulation from modulation generator 1 or the VCF envelope generator. This can be set to modulate, let me just try this first. Mod Gen 1. Let's take all the filter stuff out of the way so we can hear what we're doing. 0. Okay, so that's just a neutral sound. Frequency modulation from Mod Gen 1. Do you hear one of the oscillators is actually unaffected by that? Let me turn them all down, except for that one. VCO 1 is not being FM'd, it's not being frequency modulated by the Mod Gen or the LFO. The others are. Now that's quite useful, because we can apply sync. These are syncing these three from this oscillator. Now what do I mean by sync? Every time this oscillator crosses through 0, every time it begins a new waveform, the waveform goes up to the maximum excursion through 0, down to the minimum excursion, back to 0. Every time there's a 0 crossing, or every time there's the beginning of a full cycle, that event can be used to reset the other VCOs back to 0 themselves, so that they then start a new waveform from that point, from the reset point. Now, if they're all on different frequencies, that means the waveform is going to be a different shape. They're all being reset by one waveform at a certain frequency. So the others, which are different frequencies, let's say I put them at different intervals that way, they're all going to be different wavelengths, literally, the length of the wave. So the shape is going to be different. Now, according to the first oscillator, every time it crosses 0 and begins a new waveform, a new cycle, it will trigger the others to be reset to 0 themselves, to begin a new cycle themselves, no matter where they are in their waveform. So if another oscillator is, let's say, past the peak and then here, and then the other one has just begun the first one has just begun its 0 crossing, it will reset that to 0 so that it can begin again. Now that harsh reset gives a very interesting shape, and if you can frequency modulate the way that it does this, you're moving that reset point through the shape of the wave. You're changing the shape of the waveform in a very interesting way. If you can do that dynamically, you've got some very interesting harmonics going on during the course of the wave, or during the course of the note. Now remember, this is with the filter out of the picture, wide open. So that's sync. Lots of harmonics. Now if you took the filter and filtered them out, there's a lot to be getting on with for the filter.